What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here. This is my first live stream, a quick 300 subscriber celebration. So I appreciate anyone who's going to be here with us. I see we got some people in here already. Corey, what's going on, Corey? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. But I'm not alone today. I do have some special people here joining me here today, and I'm going to go ahead and bring them in here. And we got Larin. What's going on, Larin?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. I just wanted to do
300?
300, man. We made it. We made it.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for being here, Larry. Appreciate that, man.
Of course.
And I also wanted to have this guy right here. You know him, KB.
We know him, we love him.
Yes.
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing
I'm
much,
doing all
nothing
my
much.
sign language and gang signs and whatnot.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. No, I appreciate you also accepting my invitation, KB.
Yeah, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah. I know you were like one of the very first channels to have me on, like a couple months ago when I first started out. So appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, we're just gonna celebrate, a little milestone, little YouTube milestone. 300 and counting. Hopefully I don't drop below 300 during the stream. But just a chill, Q&A, hangout, just get to know, some people I know in the chat sometimes or in videos who don't really, talk too much conversation. So just kind of like chill, hang out, get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And we got also Holland in here. Holland.
Hey, Holland.
Holland.
Always in the chats. Appreciate you being here, Holland, the man. And he says Larin Legend. I like that nickname.
Me too. I like that.
Great.
Thank you.
Did that like come from anywhere?
And what?
Who came up with that? Like, does it just come up?
What's his name? Jim Powers in Holland, I think.
Okay.
Just one day, I was like, all right.
Roll with it.
Yep.
I like it. And we got Mizzy. What's up, Mizzy?
Mizzy.
Hey, Eddie, congratulations on 300 subs. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. And Holland says KB. Hey, Holland. Saying hi to each other. Tony, thanks for being here, Tony.
Tony P.
Tony P.
And Tony, congrats on 300. Yes, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hope to grow, some more. I see a lot of y'all out there doing it big. I'm gonna strive to be like you guys, get in the upper hundreds there. So we'll see if I get there one day. Just keep grinding.
Yep.
Yeah.
And saying hi to each other. But yeah. So we'll see. I mean, throw your questions in the chat, guys. If you have any questions for us, movie related, I'm down to talk, about movies coming up or old movies, classics, whatever, TV.
Give us your wacky, weird, whatever.
Yeah, anything. I'm down to talk, even if it's not movies, whatever your heart desires. We're here for it.
Super personal. No, I'm just kidding.
my social, my address. No, I'm not gonna give that up.
I like long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
But I guess we can, while we wait for some questions or something like that. What have you guys been watching lately? Any newer movies, older movies? And just real quick, gonna say what's up here to Z's Gaming and Home Theater. Good evening. What's up? Thank you for being here, Z's. Appreciate that. But yeah, no. What have y'all been watching lately? Anything?
I rewatched Hit and Run. The just forgot his name suddenly. I don't remember his name now, even though I just watched it last night, which is crazy. But he's married to Kristen Bell. Everybody knows who he is.
Oh yeah.
Dak Shepard. Yes, Dak Shepard.
Yeah.
His film from like 10 years ago. It holds up, I think. It's pretty good.
Hmm.
That's the last thing I watched.
Hit and Run, you said?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2012.
I don't think I'm
2012,
familiar with that
Action
one.
movie.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
Dak Shepard.
I'll add it to the watch list.
Oh man, my watch list, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's so long, it's like ridiculous.
I think that's everybody. It's kind of the fun of it,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, that and your shrink wrap list, like I just got these in yesterday. I
Yeah.
got Crank
Mm-hmm.
and I got the Creed 3 Steelbook.
Nice.
And I'm like, I want to get them because I might not be able to get them when I want to watch them. So, may not be available anymore. So, but I'm a sports guy, and it's like NBA playoffs right now. It's also NHL playoffs, so I check in with the hockey every once in a while. But yeah, it's like between work and the conversations and all that, it's like, how can I wind down? I could put on a movie, or I could see what's going on with basketball. So I've been watching more basketball than anything else. But yeah, I got too many movies to watch. I just watched Death Sentence.
Oh, I just watched that too for the first time.
Yeah, I had seen it a long time ago, and as soon as I started watching, I was like, I've seen this before, but it was definitely worth the rewatch because, besides the cheesy 2000s editing that's always so apparent, it it holds up. I mean, it's a good like revenge story, and I like those.
It's bad.
He just goes badass. It's so crazy.
He does. I didn't like it. I'm just gonna
You
say
didn't
right
like
now.
Not a fan of Death Sentence.
I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. Yeah, I have that DVD as well.
Who is it? Kevin
It's
Bacon?
the only thing you could get. Yeah, it's Kevin Bacon. I think
Okay.
the only person you'll piss off is Bob. He loves that movie.
Or Nadia.
Yeah.
More and more. She loves that movie too.
Yeah, the two of them.
Yeah, you're right about the editing. It's like that over color corrected, like bad music cues. Sorry, that make everyone mad.
But you noticed what I said. I was like that early 2000s. I don't even know what year was this.
It's got that style to it.
2007.
Yeah. So it has that cheesy, they call it the knots. They have that cheesy knots editing and color correction and all that. And it's just so prevalent throughout the entire decade. So I knew that going in. So it was like it didn't surprise me.
Yeah. I feel like it's just a run-of-the-mill revenge flick. I really like Kevin Bacon, though. I liked aspects like that one take, like in the garage or whatever, too. There were things I liked about it, too. Don't get me wrong. But
yeah. Have you seen that one, Eddie?
I actually have not, so I feel pretty left out of the conversation right now.
Well, I think this is the only way you could get it. So
only on DVD, no Blu-ray for that?
I don't think so.
Oh wow.
No, I found it at like Mega Replay like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get to. I think Mizzy has a question here. So he says, "Do you plan on doing any live streams or watch-alongs in the future?" Yeah, for sure. I would love to do more live streams. Getting the hang of it. So I think, I was able to go live. It didn't. it worked. So
yeah, you're kicking ass, man.
Definitely down for some more watch-alongs. I don't know about watch-alongs because I feel like you can't really pay attention to the movie. And when I watch movies, I like to focus in and
immerse yourself. Yeah,
exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, they're fun to do for sure, but it's not my, preferred way of watching movies.
I always say,
gotta make sure it's something you've seen.
Yeah, if you're in one of those, you should have seen it before. It can't be a first time watch because people are going to be talking about it and you're going to be like, we didn't even get to that scene yet. What are you talking about? He kills who? So,
yeah.
Or you don't play it at the same time, so you're a few seconds ahead.
Somebody laughs before the joke hits you. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And we got the view with Drew. Hey, everyone, what's up? What's
going
on? What's going on? Thanks for being here. And Z says they've been watching IP Man
Ip Man.
or Ip Man.
Yeah.
Sorry, apologies.
Yeah.
Ip Man. Haven't seen those
Martial
either,
arts.
man. But I know, I am
I
familiar. I
haven't with
know,
them.
yeah, I know which ones they are, but I haven't checked them out.
What's one film in your collection you can't wait to watch, Eddie?
Ooh, good question. KB with the curveballs here.
Hey, you know me. I always come with the questions. It's kind of like the nature of, hosting the conversations. I got questions.
I mean, oh my god, I've had the Criterion edition of Akira Kurosawa's Ikiru like sitting on my TV stand for the longest time. I really want to pop it in. I really want to watch it, but the runtime and it kind of holds me back a little bit. Not that it's not crazy over the top long, but just nowadays for me to have time to finally sit down and watch a movie, it's usually towards the end of the day, late at night. So it's hard to watch a movie like that when I'm already tired, already sleepy. So I've just been waiting for the right time. But that's one that I really want to watch. And just more of Kurosawa's movies in general. Really want to get into his filmography.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Yeah. How about you, Larin? Is there one a movie in your collection that like a black movie you haven't seen that you want to check out soon?
I don't know.
Or have you seen? Or do you have blind buys in your collection? Right, like you have movies you haven't seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me think. I have some Criterions that I've never seen as well. I don't know what they are right now, but I need to have those in front of me and just every July usually I'll go back and I'll be like, God, I didn't watch this in like a year or since last November, and I'll pop it in for sure. And
That's good.
But yeah, I always blind buy Criterions every sale.
Yeah, same. Cool. KB, how about you? I'm gonna throw it back at you.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Even though I'm not a big fan of this movie and all the horror geeks will get at me, I got it on a good deal. I got the 4K of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just want to see how clean it is because that's not a movie that's meant to be clean. But even more importantly, there's a documentary on there, and I know someone who's in it. So I just want to see the documentary, hoping it'll help me appreciate the movie more because I just wanted all the people in it to just die, all the good people. I just wanted all the good people to die. It was not good.
That'll be your first watch along, Eddie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I actually saw that for the first time.
Screaming.
Like saw it for the first time. When was it? Earlier this year, or maybe late last year. Yeah, I saw it on Amazon Prime, and yeah, that movie looks so gritty and just yeah.
That's why I didn't want the second sight because the way they describe it, it sounds like they cleaned it up too much. That's a movie that's supposed to be dirty and grimy looking.
Yeah, you got to watch that movie on VHS or put some dirt on it.
Yeah, rub it on the film, But I got the Blu-ray, so I think I'll continue to watch the movie on Blu-ray, but I want to watch a documentary. For what I paid for it, I could just watch a documentary and be happy with it.
No, check out the 4K and see what you think. If you're going to rewatch.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah,
4K.
I want to see what the 4K looks like as well. Is it the same transfer, the US one and the? No. Okay.
They use the same camera negative or interposer or whatever it is, but Second Sight is a little more pristine than the Dark Sky. So the Dark Sky is kind of like the medium between the Blu-ray and the Second Sight one. That's why I went with that and not the Second Sight. I don't need clean Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So what did you think, Eddie? You said you watched it. What did you think?
I thought it was solid. I enjoyed it. Yeah, for sure. I agree though. That's a movie that I feel like didn't necessarily need a 4K, but I understand why. I mean, people are gonna buy it. It's a classic. I understand why it's a classic. It's very atmospheric. Like the final moments where they're all in the house. It's just so unsettling. And they're at the dinner table. Oh, Yeah, would not want to be in that situation. But
No.
we got Dale here. Congrats on 300.
Hey, Dell.
Yeah,
Brother
thanks, Dale.
Dale.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being here, Dale. And got Holland saying, "What's up?" Sorry,
I
what's
love
up,
his
KB?
movie swaps. Those are fun.
Yeah.
And Mizzy is calling you out there, Larin. How dare you?
What did I say? Oh,
Yeah, what is?
death sentence?
Oh, is it death sentence that you're not a fan?
I don't know. What do you think it was?
I no, I wasn't sure what he's referring to, but I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got Corey with a question here. I was just watching your "Is buying physical media worth it" video. Seemed like it was weighing you down a bit. How are things going now? You happy where you are with your collecting? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I rewatched that video and I just sound and look so depressed. I literally filmed that like shortly after waking up one morning because I was just, I don't know, it had been on my mind a lot lately. Like, I don't know, you ever get those thoughts, like is just one of those days where it's just like spending all this money on these movies that I haven't even watched. And no, okay, just me.
No. No, I know there's a lot of people out
Definitely.
there, but I just, it's one of my like main hobbies, so I can't be having those thoughts.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's why I didn't want to come off the wrong way in the video. Like, I didn't want to seem like I was anti physical media. I mean, obviously, I haven't stopped collecting. I've still blind bought several movies since that video. It was just like, okay, maybe I should just slow down just a little bit. Like, and that's because I wasn't a huge buyer collector, even ever. Like, I've never imported steelbooks, and like I won't spend more than my most expensive movie is probably like I don't know, like not including a box set, like the Roadhouse Vinegar Syndrome, like, $50 range. I won't go crazy. But things are going good. Yeah, still spending money, still blind buying. I'm happy with where I am. Because I do like blind buying. It's part of the fun. It's you experience the movie for the first time in the best quality, and it's like there's no better feeling than blind buying a movie, putting it in, and just loving it, and you already own a movie that you loved. So that's the fun in it for me. But yeah, how about you all? Where you stand right now in your collecting? You satisfied with your collection? Are you trying to maybe get rid of a few, curate a bit? KB, what do you think? Where are you at right now?
Well, every time I upgrade, my daughter, the one that still lives with us, she ends up getting my old copies. So it's not really like getting rid of because it's still in the house. It's just in her collection versus mine. But I don't know. It's like just going back to what we were saying before about like buying movies and not watching them. I don't feel bad until I see it on sale. And when I see it on sale, and I don't buy too many like regular studio movies like day one, unless it's like I showed the Creed 3 in a steelbook. If it's a steelbook, that's an exclusivity thing. But if it's like a regular movie, I won't buy it day one unless someone gives me some kind of deal. Like if somebody says, "Hey, I bought it. I just need the digital code. You could buy the 4K off me." Cool. But yeah, I'm fine until I see that $30 movie go down to like 17 or 15, and I'm like, damn, I should have waited.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, you can't think about that though. You
I
gotta.
know, I know. I try not to, but it like consumes me. It's like when
Mhm.
the Scream Factory Halloween movies came out, I wanted all of them. And I said, what's the only one I'll really watch immediately? Halloween. So I got Halloween. And
Yeah.
then I wanted two and three, and I have the Blu-rays, and it's only at this last sale that they had that I finally got it. And I ended up paying what, $12, $17 less each, so about $35. I say that felt good.
Yeah,
But
the
you know,
opposite. Yeah.
if I would have blown like twice that, like $70 on 2 and 3, and I never watched it yet, and I'll watch it in
Mhm.
October. No, I wouldn't have been happy with that. So it's hard not to think about it. It's money. And
Yeah.
the sick thought is
Yeah.
it's money I could buy other movies with.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that. Like right now for me, like with Criterion starting to do a lot of 4K releases, I have Criterions that I've owned for years. I'm talking at least 3-4 years that are now getting 4K releases, and I still have them in the plastic. So I should have just waited. I could have got a 4K, but it is what it is. As collectors, you deal with those kinds of things, and
Yeah, that's when you take it back to Barnes and Noble, and they say, "Well, the cheapest we had this was $20. I'll take it. Get your $20 back."
yeah. And let me see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Hey Corey, got all right. Dale says check out the Ip Man movies. Yeah, for sure. Trying to expand my movie watching, so like that kind of like martial arts is a genre I haven't really checked out too much, so I definitely want to get into that. Speaking of Criterion, I still have that Bruce Lee box set that I bought when it came out, and I haven't opened it, but maybe I'll start there.
There you go.
Or sell it, and get the arrow.
Yeah. Have you guys are y'all into like those martial arts, Bruce Lee, all that stuff?
I think I've only seen Enter the Dragon and maybe like one more Bruce Lee movie. I need to dive in more to his filmography.
Yeah, I think as far as martial arts goes, I don't know if this counts, but like Jackie Chan, Rush Hour, that's as far as my. Yeah, I grew up with those. Love Rush Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Amazon always has that triple pack on sale, like $12-15.
Yeah, I snagged that one. I think Death Sentence has a German Blu release, but not US. Okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Holland says, have you started reading Killers of the Flower Moon? Yes, I actually have started it. I started the book.
Oh, wow.
And funny enough, it's actually under my laptop at the moment, so I can elevate it a bit. But so far, so good. That did y'all see the trailer for that movie?
Yeah.
So good.
No,
yeah.
I don't watch trailers.
Dude, me neither. But when there's a movie that I'm excited for, like that one, it was just calling my name. And dude, I'm so excited.
Those are the ones I really avoid when I really want to see the movie. I'm not watching any of that. No, I'll run out of the movie theater. Like for John Wick, I like 3 different times. I'm like, okay, I'm out, and I just left. I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah,
no,
I feel that.
That's Uncle Marty. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see that trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks so good. I'm excited for that one. I was
I
actually.
noticed Leo has like a big hat. That's all I know about the entire movie.
I mean, it doesn't give away much, man. It's just like it doesn't. I would, even if you watch it, I don't think you'd be spoiled much, because I know like trailers nowadays really do give away too much, but this one did a good job of just kind of setting the tone. Just kind of give you a brief overview, but I mean, yeah. Dale says renting on Texas Chainsaw Massacre again, KB.
It's just an opinion. It's just my opinion. I probably will like
it's
it more
understandable.
after that documentary. I'm telling you.
And we got Band of Something. A little late, but I'm here. Congrats, my brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Another channel who had me on very early on. So much love to Fans of Something. They're great. Yeah. And sup, fans? Hey, fans. And we got Johnny here. Hey, cool
Johnny.
kids. What's going on,
Johnny.
bud? Yeah, I caught some of your conversation last night. I was in and out, but yeah.
He's a good guy.
I was in the grocery store when I noticed it was on, and I just went up to like the like Starbucks thing, and it was closed. But I sat behind it on like one of the stools and just watched it in the grocery store. So that was what I was doing.
I do that too, man. I watch a lot of lives. Like when I'm at the grocery store, I just have my earbuds in and I have the phone in the cart, and I'm just like listening. And
Nice.
I do that a lot.
No, I've never done that, but it was fun.
And just saying what's up to each other. I'm gonna skip through a few here. But yeah, Mizzy's confirming it was about that sentence.
Yeah, I knew it.
And 3 amazing panelists. Yeah, thank you. King of the conversation. I agree. KB is the king of the conversation. You know,
it's fun.
you're definitely I remember like your earlier videos compared to now, like you've come a long way. Like not that, you know, you were always good, but yeah, you can definitely see how more comfortable you become. And
I will say this. I still have the clip, you know, like when you're trying to do like a pre-recorded video and you mess up and you start over again. I have like the first day I was doing it, and I just kept messing up because I was trying to make it perfect. And my wife stood behind the stand, and she's like, "Don't look at the camera, look at me, and just relax." And that's all it took. And it was like, you don't have to make it perfect, just be yourself. And that went so far. So every time I have a conversation, I'm just bringing me. I'm just trying to bring more and more of me, and that's probably what you see. It's like just trying to be myself, man.
Yeah. And how about you, Larin? You I know you've been coming on more lives, and lately you feel more comfortable because you're always like talking and laughing. You just no worries, right?
I feel the same. Yeah.
Because me,
I'm not worried about it.
I'm still getting used to the camera, man. Like I honestly, like even when I'm by myself and pre-recording, I still feel a little weird sometimes. It's an adjustment.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I've never sat down in front of a camera and just talked to myself. So I'm getting ready to start doing that, and I imagine that's a little different.
What did you just say?
Me?
You heard?
Did
hey.
I?
Did you just announce something here for the first time?
Oh no, I've talked about it. Yeah, I am getting ready to. I've said before the end of the year, I'm gonna have a channel up and running.
Hey.
Yeah.
Confirmation here on the 300 live.
That's cool, man.
I might contact either of you for advice. Who knows?
Definitely.
Oh, dude, don't ask me for advice. I'm the worst person to ask for advice.
Hey, whatever you need, just let me know. Any questions?
All right.
Big ones, small ones, don't matter. I'm here to help.
Appreciate that.
Good, man. I appreciate that. Now we need to get Adrian and Holland.
And we got Jared here. Was saying what's up.
Hey, Jared.
What's up, Jared?
What's going on, man? Thanks for being here, Jared. But yeah, we got what else we got here? We got Corey saying, KB, that's cool being able to share that passion with your kids. Love the idea of giving your older copies to them if they are excited to check them out.
Yeah, she's in her 20s, so it's not like I'm giving my 12-year-old taxi driver or anything like that. Hey, check out Jodie Foster in this movie. She's 12 too. No, not like that.
Where's that 4K of Taxi Driver, though? You know.
Is there one?
Is it on the Columbia?
Yeah, I believe it's in the Columbia box set.
Oh, it's in that. Right.
Yeah, I think that's why I gave it to her, because I got it on the Columbia box set.
I forgot about that.
And Mizzy says, I feel like that too when something goes on sale right after I buy it. Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Luckily, like if you buy something and you're still within that window. Best Buy will still price match you even after you buy it.
True.
So
Or
that's
when
good.
you buy something on Blu-ray and then they announce it on 4K. Hate that.
Mhm.
Well, I bought 7 right when they announced it on Blu-ray. I haven't watched that Blu-ray. I've seen the movie several times, but where's that 4K? I mean, I haven't heard anything about it since then. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll come out.
I saw a rumor that it's coming. I have a list here. June 30th.
Oh wow!
Oh, on my
So
birthday.
like in a month. Oh really?
Oh, that's your
Yeah.
birthday.
Cool.
Yeah, June 30th.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Hello.
write that down right here. Eddie's birthday.
Birthday live stream? Oh, just kidding. No.
If you're
I'll be
down,
down.
I'm down.
Yeah, reunion.
Yes. Dell, I only feel bad about a movie I bought going on sale when I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm.
It's like it's still sitting there in shrink wrap, and you're like, this means less now.
Those Lionsgate steelbooks are day one buys for sure. Yeah, when you don't want to miss out, like on a slip cover or a steelbook. Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't even know they were selling out. Like when people started telling me they couldn't find American Psycho or La La Land or Hurt Locker, I'm like, you feel like I just walked into the store and picked it up. They were like
Yep.
11 of them. So
Yeah, they just re-released Dread for like the second time, but they won't re-release American Psycho, and it's like, re-release American Psycho. It's so popular. There it is. Yes, I just got that too. I was like, thank you for re-releasing that.
Was that the first pressing, or you got that recently?
This is recent. Like I think I just got it last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because
me
I
too.
just brought it down. So yeah.
See, like for me, with like that La La Land steelbook is so nice, but I got the Blu-ray for like $7, and to me, it's like
that steelbook's
it's
like
hard
$16 now at Best Buy.
Yeah, it's
just
hard to
dropped the price
justify
again.
it. It's hard to justify though, because you get a Blu-ray for a good deal. Let's say $5-6. It's like, okay, I got a deal. I got a Blu-ray. I got a movie for cheap. But then you double dip, you spend $20. So like you got a deal, but does it really matter? Was it a deal?
And that Lala Blu-ray, it looks beautiful, and it's the same sound as the 4K, so you're not really gaining that much. I didn't get the 4K as many times as the Lionsgate Steelbooks and all that came out. I never upgraded, so yeah, I think the Blu-ray is fine.
Yeah, same. I didn't get it. Did you get it, Larin? The La La Land?
I got the Steelbook, when it was like 20, and now it's like 16. So there you go. It's they dropped the price, and it's still sealed.
That is a gorgeous steelbook, though.
I saw it in the theater. I haven't seen it since then, so I should probably rewatch that.
Yeah, I saw it recently for the first time. I was a little bit underwhelmed, I guess, just because there was this huge hype behind it, and I'm also not the biggest fan of musicals. So, but it's still a good movie, though.
Yeah.
And did you catch those Oscars where they?
Sorry.
The Oscars where they announced that La La Land won, and they're like, "Oh, never mind."
Oh no,
we were wrong.
Warren Beatty. No. Oh, that was epic. If you watched it live, it was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, people are like,
I was like, how is this happening? It was crazy.
Oh, I didn't see. I gotta look that up. And it says there's a tuxedo count. Dude, that's a good movie.
Oh, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is. It's been a long time.
It is oldie but a goodie. Yeah, it says Mizzy says, "Yep, Johnny learned that the hard way myself, so definitely day one for Lionsgate Steelbooks." Yeah, I just got Crank with the slipcover like not too long ago when it was on sale at Best Buy. I don't know if you remember that. It was like, what were they, $10 or less, something like that? I think they were less than $10. I was like, I just got this 4K. I'm not gonna. As awesome as that steelbook is,
no.
like, it's just a double. Like, I've that topic of double dipping has been coming up lately. How do y'all define a double dip?
I never owned a crank, so there you go. I had to get that. I got two. I got one for a buddy of mine who loves Crank, but he doesn't collect physical media. So next time I see him, I'm just gonna be like, here, I know you don't know that this exists, but you want this. Here it is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's when it's the same format, but you're buying it twice. So like
format.
if you, sorry Dale, if you buy Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Dark Sky, then you buy it on second sight. To me, even though the transfer is different, that's a double dip. Or you buy the regular 4K of La La Land, and you buy the Lionsgate Steelbook of La La Land, and you still have the Blu-ray of La La Land. You know,
I have the
that's a
Blu-ray of La
double
La
dip.
Land.
You should dump it and like get credit at a
Well,
store or something.
it's the Target exclusive slip, and I'm like, I don't know whether I should get
Oh,
rid of it. So I think I'm gonna keep it. Actually,
yeah. Hey, you could probably get some good money for it too. A lot of
yeah,
people
maybe
still
someday
trying to
I
find
will.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
see,
sure.
like for me, I always thought of a double dip as just owning the same movie twice. So regardless, like if I own a movie on Blu-ray, it's like, oh, I don't need to buy the 4K. I already have the Blu-ray. So to me, that would be like double dipping. That was my interpretation of it.
Here's my thoughts. With like Escape from New York, I have like 5 different copies of that movie because over the years there's like the regular DVD, and then there's a special edition, and then there's a regular Blu-ray, and then there's the Scream Factory, and then there's the 4K. And I'm a crazy person, and I love that movie. I have to buy it when I see it. And same with like Roadhouse. I have like 4 copies of Roadhouse, because of that Vinegar Syndrome. I had to get it. So if it's something I love, I just see it and I buy it, and I, no shame. I have to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's hard to
I'm
resist
crazy.
with all these cool editions coming out. It's hard to resist, for sure.
Yeah, I don't do that with everything. Just my favorites.
Watch all the Bruce Lee movies. There's only 5. We'll do. That's the goal. One day, hopefully by 2030. And we got Dorian in here. Congratulations on 300 subs. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Security guard. Hey, you gonna buy something? Larin. Shh. KB is on. Yeah.
There might be a little lagginess. I'm not sure, but I feel like I keep interrupting KB, and I'm sorry, dude. If that's happening, I'm sorry.
I'm fine.
Holland says, I'm on it, Dell. 1 out of 5 watched. All right. Nice. Got to start somewhere. Hardest part for me is the intro. There have been times that it has taken me 5 to 6 hours to make a 6-minute vid. Holy crap. Hey, yeah, man. I mean, I feel that the editing too, it's tedious. That's one thing, because for me, I really suck at doing things in one take. I mess up a lot. I constantly like stutter or stumble on my words, or there's a long pause. So my editing, yeah.
I can only imagine. I mean, yeah.
Well, KB, because because most of your content is like live, right? That's probably what you focus more on right now. So you don't have to worry too much about like editing and stuff like that.
But in the beginning, I'm one of those people that I have a love-hate relationship with editing. It's like I hate to love it and I love to hate it. But yeah, I used to do a lot of editing because I used to do Zoom calls and then edit them into the conversation. But
yeah, I remember that.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back and edit the live streams and make it tighter and put intros and outros. I'm never doing that.
Yeah, I remember when you had your conversations and you would put clips or like pictures, stuff like that. Yeah, that was, but the conversation back in the day, that was fun.
I could still do that. It's just a matter of when I ask like the 5 takes, like last night. If I knew what Johnny's 5 films were going to be, I could have like clips from it. But I like experiencing that with the chat now, so I don't
Mhm.
say anything. I don't ask. But like when I do spooky season in October, I ask the movies ahead of time so I could rewatch them or watch them for the first time. So I might have film clips up. As you could see in StreamYard, you could have overlays, and that way you could talk underneath it while you have a picture up. So I'm definitely going to do that. So if somebody says, like aliens, I'll have like a picture of Ripley or the Xenomorph or something like that. So we could throw it
Nice.
while we're talking about it. Bring back a little bit of the old school.
Nice. All right. I like it. And we got Eddie here with a question for each of us. It says, for me, favorite actress, Larin, favorite movie rating, like PG, and KB, favorite movie quote. So,
Ooh.
does anyone want to go first, or shall I take this?
Yeah, R probably. Just a general R. I'm gonna go with that.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
I'm okay
KB.
with all. I'm okay with like PG-13 horror. Even like there are really good ones out there. They exist. Like it just depends on the movie.
You have a second favorite rating, or just R?
Gosh, I don't know.
G.
PG-13.
It's like R and then
G.
G.
Yeah, those are my favorites.
And before I move on, I did promise on like Instagram and stuff like that I was gonna give away some digital codes. So I don't want to lie to the people. So kind of going with the theme here of ratings, I'll go with X. So I'll pop this bad boy up on screen right here. Let me see if I can. If anybody wants a copy of X, there you go. And then I don't know, you can pause, or I've always wondered, how do you do this? You have to pause it or go back, and it's just weird. So I apologize.
You're trying to beat everybody. You gotta be quick.
Yeah.
But there's X if you want it. And so yeah, KB, do you have a movie quote that you are, one of your favorites?
I'm a Star Wars guy, so anytime somebody says something about the moon, I would always say, "That's no moon," like Han Solo. But for some reason, like recently, Monsters Inc. has been on my mind a lot. So the part where the lady's like talking to Mike Wazowski and she's like, "I'm always watching, always watching." I don't know. I love that.
That's a good quote.
That's awesome.
I say that to my 3-year-old all the time.
Daddy's
in the voice.
always watching.
What about you, Eddie? We should all answer all of these.
We should all.
Yeah, I could do
we
that.
could. All right. How about I say the favorite actress first, and then we can go around.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So for favorite actress, I don't know if I have a definite one, but there's a few that come to mind. I'm a big fan of Emily Blunt. She's really good. Emma Stone, and Margot Robbie, and who else? Those are like, Natalie Portman. She's great. I'll go with those for now. I'll go with those. There's a lot of great actresses. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So then, I guess, KB, do you want to give your favorite movie rating?
Well, I would say it's easy to say R, so I'll say R because I think what PG-13 did, I still remember when it came around, but I think what it did was it made movies more accessible to a demographic that people didn't think about. Like before, you went from PG to R, and teenagers really didn't go to movies because it was either too kiddie like G, or PG was like too boring for the most part. But I think PG-13, that's when he started seeing like the parents dropping off the kids at the movie theaters to hang out with their friends. Think about it. All the Fast and Furious movies are PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
They could easily be R with a few minor changes, a little language, a little more violence, a little more blood. But I think PG-13 kind of opened up the market. All the MCU movies, pretty much, minus one or two. We finally got the first F-bomb in a MCU movie, and it's still
Yeah.
PG-13 because you're allowed one. So yeah, I would say PG-13. It's just it kind of revolutionized the industry.
Yeah.
Was it Temple of Doom that did it, or
Gremlins
true.
and Temple of Doom.
right? 84.
Yeah, Beating Heart. You know,
That's right. Yeah.
Chilled
Out of-
Monkey
yeah.
Brains. Yeah,
Funky
that
Brains. I love that
not
movie.
exactly PG.
Nope.
Neither is Jaws, but that was originally PG as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. No, you make a convincing argument. I'll have to agree with you there. I'll go with PG-13, just like all the reasons you listed, and it's like, I guess, the most accessible to audiences. I mean, adults can enjoy it, younger kids can enjoy it. You know.
And like
Yeah.
Larin said, a couple of good horror movies and action movies are PG-13. Like I just saw last year Ready or Not with Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was PG-13, but it was.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
It's
Okay,
a pretty gross movie for PG-13.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Larin, do you want any favorite actresses that you come to mind?
Kirsten Dunst is my celebrity crush.
Nice.
Also Marissa Tomei is my other celebrity crush. But I'm gonna go with Jamie Lee Curtis, probably one of my very favorite actresses. Yeah.
Nice. Some great choices. Good picks, sir.
Thank you.
Touche. What else we got? Who are we? Have I? What are you missing there? I lost track of who's answering what.
I think I'm just missing the favorite movie quote, which I'm bad at movie quotes, but I might just go with "It's All in the Reflexes" from Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
I'd say that I just slip that into conversation constantly, and nobody realizes.
Yeah. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
No.
Oh man,
I didn't do my favorite actresses.
Okay.
I've been here thinking for
go
the
for it,
longest time.
Because I can't think of a quote, so you go.
I would always say Meryl Streep because whatever she's in, she's excellent. It could be a dramatic role, it could be a comedy, like Devil Wears Prada or Death Becomes Her, or whatever. But recently, I'm with you. I love anything that Margot Robbie's in. And also Viola Davis, man. She could be in a movie for 11 minutes. Like, if you ever seen her performance in Doubt, also with Meryl Streep. She's just like a minor role, like a minor supporting role, and she steals a movie like in 10 minutes. It's awesome.
Have you seen Broadcast News?
Long time ago. I think there's a Criterion for that too.
With Meryl Streep. Yeah. Was that? No, I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of?
Oh, you're talking about the Steven Spielberg movie, The Post?
Oh, that's The Post. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of I'm thinking of the guy that's in Broadcast News. Brooks. Last name
Albert Brooks.
Albert Brooks. Yeah, I'm thinking of the movie Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep.
Yeah, also a Criterion.
yeah. That's why I think that's why I'm thinking. But yeah, that is that's a funny movie, man. The movie's hilarious. She's amazing in that.
Yeah, nice little romantic comedy.
Mm-hmm. Great ending.
Definitely.
I think.
Okay. And all right, so I think we'll circle back to my favorite movie quote because I don't have one right now.
Hard, man.
Too many good ones. Yeah. Mizzy says he's been waiting on the 4K for 7. Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah.
The American Psycho Steelbook badly. Yeah, that one's. I don't think you can get that right now, right? Unless you get it like on eBay or something.
Yeah.
Y'all can keep your blah blah bland steelbooks. Ooh,
Yeah,
Ooh, damn.
he's not a big fan.
No.
No, he hates
Yeah.
that movie.
Uh,
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Mizzy, I Need the American Steel as well. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if that one will get a repressing. Only films I double and triple and quad dip on are Cameron films. On all his movies on VHS. Yeah, I saw Ed posted that he's getting all the Avatar 2 editions, which I'm not gonna lie, they all look very sick.
That's crazy.
Do y'all plan on picking up any of those Avatar editions, or which ones are you leaning towards? None.
I know Avatar was in the theater
Wait.
for like
KB,
months, but I missed it. So I'm gonna get one of them.
you didn't watch it in theaters?
I had a complicated things going on in my life at the time. I couldn't make it out.
Gotcha. KB, you got to explain KB.
Okay, I saw Avatar in theaters, the first one, and technically it was amazing. The story was crap, but I loved the technical aspects of it. So when it was coming out on, I guess at the time that was Blu-ray, I went and I got it. Then I went and I got the 4 disc set, and then I went and got a 3D TV so I could get Avatar in 3D. And no matter which one I had, it didn't give me the same effect as watching it in the theater. So I went and saw the second Avatar movie, and it was great. It was in IMAX 3D, and it looked great. Story once again was crap, and I said, "No, I'm not going to buy this, for physical media because I just have that experience of seeing it in the theater. Technically, it was awesome, and I'll just leave it right there. I'll let Ed have at it, but I'm good. If it comes out on a re-release, I might go see it again in the theaters, but
I think because it's
not
Cameron,
going to feel.
will.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel the same at home.
But that lenticular though,
it's beautiful. They're all beautiful.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I feel you on that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to replicate that experience, and maybe it's best just preserve that. Hey, Tiana's here. Tiana loves movies. Hey, everyone. What's going on, Tiana? Thank you for joining us. Lionsgate would be foolish not to reissue Psycho.
American
people
Psycho,
would.
I don't know what's going on with them.
And we got another question here by from Corey. He says, "Top DVD you want a Blu-ray release for?"
Good question.
Yeah,
I have an answer, but I'm gonna go 4K. And I wish they would give like Point Break the treatment that they did with Roadhouse, because I would buy it instantly. Like there would be no question about it. I would just that edition. I just wish they would do that with Point Break. So that's mine.
That would be cool. For me, I'm still waiting, man. Paramount did that deal with Kino, and I was convinced that they were going to bringing out The Dead, which is only on DVD. Oh. I would love that on Blu-ray or 4K. That movie is overdue.
Love that movie.
Great movie.
Oh,
Nicky Cage as an EMT.
Know.
That's all we need to know.
Ving Rhames. He married Patricia Arquette after they were on that movie.
Oh yeah.
And then they later got divorced, but still they met on that movie. That's so crazy. Again, Scorsese, it's these little ones like After Hours and Bringing Out the Dead, and people need to check out those ones. And
yeah, I'm glad we're getting that After Hours. So
I just saw that the other day on HBO Max. After Hours, solid.
Maybe check it out and weigh the options for the 4K.
Yeah, I just saw it on.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I just watched it recently, like the other day on HBO Max.
What'd you think?
It was good, man. I'll say this. I was like thoroughly engaged for like 80% of the movie, but then towards the end, it started to fall off a little bit for me. But overall, yeah, super solid. Underrated Scorsese movie for sure.
Yeah, overlooked too. Yeah, but now that Criterion's releasing it, people are like they're paying attention. So I love that.
Yeah, I'll probably pick that up. I liked it enough to own it. And then for me, top DVD, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the basic answer. I'll just go with the, you could probably guess what I'm gonna say.
True Lies.
True Lies.
Well, no, I was actually gonna say the Abyss.
Oh, okay.
Hey, at least we know that one is done. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, and then Johnny says Encino Man.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that'd be a good one.
And Mizzy says, "Don't tell mom the babysitter is dead." Also.
Yeah,
Yep.
have that DVD
the
forever.
Pack was talking about that the other day on their podcast.
And Tiana says, "Congratulations on 300. Thank you so much." Yes. And Ken's here. You got mid-level media in the house. Congrats.
Hey.
Appreciate that, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. If you're still here, let me catch up with the chat a little bit here. All right. Let's see. Who else we got in here?
You're killing it, Eddie. You're nailing this. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. You're doing a great job.
Oh,
You're an hour in.
Thank you, Larin. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys too long here, so we'll let me know if you got to go or something. All right,
I'll go all night, man.
Oh, okay, Larin and Vince here, sub chat. Okay,
hey, Ben.
And Cody, the dude,
Lucky.
And anybody want to do the honors?
You want like an impression of Cody?
I
mean, just read it. You just read it, but
just read it.
But you got to do it again. I think we're talking over you there.
Just don't forget to roundhouse kick that effing like button. Can I cuss?
I mean, it's not like I'm monetized, so
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Corey says, "Ready or Not" is a great one. Didn't realize it was only PG-13. Yeah,
I was wrong. It's R.
Oh,
I had to look it up.
Oh,
it's definitely R.
Yeah,
I was surprised at that. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Mizzy pointed it out earlier.
Thank you, Miz.
Defending Your Life is hilarious.
Agreed.
Yep.
And you got a question for KB. Are you a fan of The River Wild with Ken Bacon and Meryl Streep?
I had the DVD in one of them boxes over there. Yeah, that was like one of the first DVDs I got. Like, I got like a Sony player, and they gave you like a stack of movies to go along with the player. I wish they did that stuff now. They don't do that anymore. Lost in Space. I can't remember if Twister wouldn't be one because that's Warner Brothers. But yeah, River Wild was one of them. Yeah, I like that movie. I haven't watched it in a while.
I just saw that at the beginning of the year. It is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Bacon, man.
Very exciting.
The River Wild. I don't believe, man. I feel like I haven't seen anything when I get together with you.
There's
some
so
people.
Much to see, man. There's so much to see.
Let me looking that up so I can add it to the watch list. From 1994.
Yeah. Yep. I think that one has a Blu-ray. Yeah, it has a Blu-ray.
Yeah, and then
Barnes and Noble had the DVD for like $4 or $5, and I was like, I wanted to see that forever, so I grabbed it.
Thought you were gonna say 40. Barnes and Noble prices.
Barnes and Noble has the deals, man. If you look for them, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've seen some nice steelbooks there.
They have day one steelbooks for like 30% off. I'm a member, so it's like 40% off. So it's people sleep on Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, same here. I got that discount. It sucks. They took away the discount from the Criterion sale. Doesn't apply.
Oh, you're the extra 10%?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that like a couple of years ago.
Dell says,
"No, we're sure." I'm like, "Are you sure?" I don't get like 60% off. They're like, "Yeah, we're sure. We've done this like 50 times today." And I'm like, "All right, okay."
Are Criterions popular in y'all's area? Like, do they during the sales, are there a lot of people shopping for them, or do the titles go by quickly, the newer releases?
Yeah, a little bit. I always see people in the sections, like, and I'm always like, "Oh, what are you picking up, stranger?"
Mm-hmm. Make friends.
Talking to random people. Yeah.
Yep. Well, Nathan Jones normally comes up when we have the Criterion sale, and lately we've been meeting up with Ryan from the Disconnected, and then it ends up being the three of us, and got this, check this out, this is good, you should get this, and it's always one or two people in the section with us, and you could tell they're like
they want to join in.
Dropping, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dell says, my problem with PG-13 is the hoops some studios jump through to get that rating for the widest audience possible. If your story is built to be rated R, then make it rated R. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Cody says, Larin, another awesome Child's Play 2 shirt. That's my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. So we have a lot in common, Lefty. We need to be in a stream together. I don't think it's ever happened. What's going on?
Lefty and Larin, I could see it.
Let's hang out, dude.
Let's make it happen. And then what else we got here? Got to appeal to younger audiences so we can sell more tickets. Yeah, definitely. KB knows my feelings on Avatar.
Yes, I do, John. Yes, I do.
3D of Avatar in theaters was awesome, and that was 2009. Yeah, I remember that movie drew everyone to theaters, even like my parents back in the day who aren't really like theater goers, even at the time. I think they were my dad was the one who initiated it. Like, let's go see this movie, Avatar 3D. Like, it was the craze. My digibook of 4K of All Quiet was under $30 at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, I saw it there too. I forgot how much it was going for though. Did y'all pick that one up?
Not yet.
Oh. Yeah, see, like I had seen that one on Netflix and then came out. So that's another thing that's hard for me to justify sometimes. Like if I just saw a movie and then I go out and spend, let's say, $30 on it, when am I going to watch it again? I just saw it. So that's one thing. I think we're all caught up here. So yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, go ahead and throw those in. Maybe we can just go for a couple more minutes or something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But let's see. I did have some questions I wanted to ask you all in case. Well, we do have another question.
How long have you been a fisherman, Eddie? I want to know that.
A fisherman? Oh, I wouldn't consider myself a fisherman. But are you referring to the? Wait, hold on.
There's a picture of you with a fish.
Yeah, I think I had that as I think I used to have that as my icon before I started up my channel.
Nice.
Or my email, right?
It's on your email.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, well, I live somewhat close to the beach. Well, I used to. I moved a little further away from it now, but so I would just go all the time, just for fun. I don't have like a boat or anything. I'm not a professional, but just spare time, I would just go fishing. That's all. But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself like a fisherman. Do y'all have any outdoor hobbies? Any or just hobbies in general other than movies? Like, what do y'all like to do on your spare time besides watch movies? Do we ever get any? Do we ever go outdoors?
Not anymore. I used to fish. When I was like a kid and a teenager, I would go with people fishing and like mushroom hunting with my dad a lot. But I used to be a skateboarder, so I used to spend every single day outside all day, every day, be skateboarding. But since I would turn 20, like I've just been inside watching movies for like a decade. Yeah.
KB, do you have any other interests?
I'm a city guy. I don't do the outdoors. I say let the bugs and the animals have the outdoors. I'll have the AC and the indoors.
Yeah, never been camping.
I'm all about that AC.
Man, I used to do that when I was a kid, and I mean, it was a fun experience. I could chalk it up. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Didn't get the frostbite, but it's like now I'm like, mm, no, no, it's not fun to me anymore. It's like, mm-mm, not my thing.
Yeah, I still like to go. I do like the occasional hike or bike ride outdoors, but yeah, if it's between that or watching a movie, I usually lean towards just watching a movie.
Yeah.
Because I recently got back into movies like just a couple years ago. There was a point in my life where I didn't really go to the theater that much. I wasn't collecting, so now I'm doing a lot of like catching up on older films. That's why you see me like I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. It's just like there was just this gap where it wasn't. I mean, I'd always go occasionally. I'd go see the Fast and Furious movie or the big blockbuster, but as far as like smaller movies or yeah, no, missed out on a lot. Have you all just always been consistently keeping up with like new releases and buying physical media like just throughout the years, or was there also like that point where you kind of slowed down or didn't really go to the theater?
Yeah, there was a few years where I didn't go to the theater, mostly when I was a teenager, just messing around, had other things to do, going crazy. But it's the
Elaborate, please.
most fun teenager, girls, smoking weed, underage drinking, things like that. But it's fun to be a film fan because you'll always be catching up for the rest of your life. That's like the coolest thing about it is I'll always be catching up, and there's always something new that I haven't seen, and I love that.
I've been collecting since VHS days, like when it finally became affordable to buy a VHS. And every time a new format came out, the old ones kind of fell off a little bit. But I did take a break about, I don't know, 4 years ago, and I got into streaming only, and that gave me like a window of missing a lot of good DVDs and Blu-rays. This was before 4K. And then one day I wanted some movie and I couldn't find it on any streaming service. Even none of my friends had it. And I said, I wonder how much the Blu-ray costs. And it was like Amazon deal of the day. And it was like $5 or something. And then I'm like, I wonder what else is out there. And then that led me to YouTube, and that led me to seeing Dave from Cinema Sickness do a tour of his basement, aka library. And I was like, and at the end of YouTube, it shows the other people, and there was like four other people to watch. I was like, you mean there's a community of people on here that just talk about movies and collecting and all that? And that's how I got into it. 18 months later, I made my own channel.
Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's pretty cool. It's crazy. Um, I don't really remember how I got into or found like this YouTube Blu-ray space. Like I know like during the pandemic when things were everything was locked down, I was already collecting a little bit. Like I had maybe like 3 Criterions. I could fit all my movies in like one just normal shelf. I didn't have that many movies. But yeah, I think I was just watching a lot of YouTube. I had a lot of time on my hands. Everything was closed. So I think I was just starting to get into movies and collecting. So I would look up like maybe reviews or, I'd watch a lot of like, I don't know if you watch Sean Chandler. Um, Sean Chandler, he does like movie reviews, mostly like newer releases. And so he would do some live streams, and it was kind of just like this rabbit hole, right? Just kept finding movie reviewers, and I was barely getting into Criterion, so I might have searched up like Criterion's, reviews or Barnes and Noble, whatever. And I guess I stumbled upon some like Blu-ray hunts, Criterion hunts, and just kind of snowballed.
That
Yeah,
was a question I was going to ask you. How much, we're going back like less than a year since you started your channel. What was your collection like when you started compared to how it is now?
Good question.
How
Well,
much has it grown?
the shelf behind me, it was maybe, I wouldn't say 100% full, but like I didn't have these two shelves on either side of me yet. It's grown quite a bit, but when I started my channel, I was already pretty big into collecting, so it was already a decent sized collection. Um, so yeah, like it hasn't grown too much because of my channel. Like I don't think it hasn't really affected me. Like I know a lot of people say that they feel pressure to buy movies, you know, for content, or you know, if you're someone who does Blu-ray hunts or movie reviews on 4Ks, you know, I've heard them say like, "Oh yeah, you felt a little bit pressured to buy movies for content. That way people can watch." But that's never really been the case for me. Like if I don't want to own something, I won't buy it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have enough people that follow me to buy anything for content. It's like I'm buying it because I want it.
Yeah.
You're not giving me money. I'm not spending money.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it's like my collection really like grew during the pandemic. That's when I would say that's a lie. I don't know. I have to think about it. Sorry. How about you, Larin? Were you like have you always been like steadily collecting? You've always never really slowed. I mean, you said obviously you did say you slowed down in your 20s, right? But
Well, that was my teens, and I wasn't collecting very much back then. I had a few DVDs, but I started collecting DVDs like I was like, I'm starting a collection. It was like 2010, and then 2012 I started collecting Blu-rays. It's been ever since then, but it's slow going. I still don't have the biggest collection in the world. It's
yeah,
compared to a lot
no,
of YouTubers, it's really small. So
I
you
would say
know,
the same for me. I think what really got me into collecting was like 4K, because I I never had like well, I guess I bought a 4K TV and I wanted to get the most out of it. So I was like, oh, okay. So how can I, you know, I put in streaming like Netflix because I was naive. I didn't know, you know, about all the compression and whatnot. So I put on a random movie on Netflix and it looked terrible, like super pixelated. Like I thought this was supposed to be a 4K TV, but then I started to do my research and then I ended up buying the player, you know, buying some 4K movies, and then it just kind of like grew and it grew. And like, oh, like that's kind of how my collection kind of started to really skyrocket there.
yeah.
But Corey says, any of you got something you are itching to get on the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale?
I don't
How do you
know.
guys? I've
I don't
never
even know what's in.
participated. So I guess no, no for all of us.
I'm just looking. It's like I keep a list of like movies that I want to get. Really, I wouldn't say like itching to get, but you know, if I
Mhm.
could get like um Amityville Horror at a decent price. I got Showgirls already pre-ordered at a decent price. I'm more about, is it too much? I missed the 420 sale. They had that a couple of titles that I would have picked up, but I went to buy it on 421 and it wasn't really the same price. So, you know, I see what happens at midnight tonight or 11 Central, depending on your time zone.
Right.
Do you collect much of the Vinegar Syndrome, Lauren?
No, I think I have like 3 or 4 titles. That's it. Like I found Drop Dead Fred for like $25 at like Mega Replay with the slip, and I was like, you know what? It's sold out on the website. I'm gonna get this, and it turns out it was a good deal. So yeah, I think I have like Jack Frost with no slip because that slip's like goes for crazy money. But I do have that and Roadhouse. I think that's it. Oh, I have From Beyond. I love From Beyond. And that's all I
Yeah,
have.
same here. I have two titles.
I know you showed that during our conversation. I love that. That's
I
so
need something that
awesome.
goes inside of it now.
Just like a random VHS.
Yeah, they were actually giving away at the Panic Fest Film Festival, so I
Yeah,
thought that was cool.
that's so cool. But what about you, Eddie? You have any Vinegar Syndrome?
I just have two. I have the Roadhouse, which was the first one I bought because that packaging was just like, wow. And Amityville Horror.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah, I just recently got that. I just ordered it. I don't think there was a sale or anything. I think I was maybe browsing through the website, and I had wanted it when I had seen that it was announced. I just didn't get around to it because with the shipping costs and everything, that they can get kind of pricey. But I was like, nah, that's a sick slipcover. I gotta get it.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
So now Larin farms. Is that true?
Yeah.
You farm there?
I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's my life.
Dale says you gave up going outside at 20.
basically.
And
yeah, all the time before that though, like my whole childhood and shit.
And I got another quick one here. Just if anyone's interested in Looper, it's all yours.
Fun.
You got any more of these? Is that the last one?
I mean, I keep forgetting.
Ask a trivia question.
You're right. We should have done that.
I'll come up with a trivia question with that.
I have two left.
Oh, okay.
But there's that one. Yeah, I should have made that more fun.
I have a question for you, Eddie. Anyway.
Oh.
You asked me during the FOS stream what are some of my favorite film scores. I want to know the same from you.
Ooh, okay. So, off the top of my head, I'm sure this would change if I think about it, but Social Network.
Ooh,
fun. Good.
Is that
love that
Trent
one?
Reznor?
Yes.
Yeah, him and
Atticus Ross. Yeah.
Yes. Gonna go with the basic answer here, but Inception.
Ooh.
Great score. What else? Off the top of my head, those are like the two that I have on my playlist. I'll listen to those just in the car. I don't know. That's all I got for now.
That's okay. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have said Batman Begins. I spaced on that one during that conversation, so I want to throw that in now.
I'm old school. I love the Elfman score for Batman '89.
Oh,
that got me through school, man. I would study to that thing left and right.
Oh, and perfect. Like when I'm writing or doing anything like that, I can't listen to actual music because I want to sing along in my head. I have to listen to the classical or film scores. So I completely get you, man.
Yep.
Is that any more?
For me?
Yeah.
Empire, just because the Imperial March. That's so gangster. It's just gangster that score is great. And I also love Inception. That's good too. And oh my gosh, there was one more I was just thinking about, and it just like went out my head. Yeah, I'll say those.
Cool.
I'll add one more. I love that first Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a good one.
Yeah. This is so good, man. Yes.
That's been bootlegged by other composers for different movies. Like they will use it kind of like as I forget what they call it, like a test, or like kind of like I'm making music, but I want it to be like this. They do it a lot with the Harry Potter scores too. And then all they'll do is like minute changes, and it sounds just like Pirates, or it sounds just like Harry Potter, or it sounds just like, I don't know, something else, or MCU movie like the early ones like Thor and Captain America. A lot of those scores got kind of like an interpolation into a different movie. I'm like, why do you keep doing that?
Is there a YouTube video on that?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them. Anything by James Horner. He puts out great modern scores for sure.
Rest in peace.
Oh, I did not know that. We got Johnny here saying, after watching Deliverance and the Blair Witch Project, I'm leaving the outdoors. The extroverts.
Yeah.
Normal kid stuff, Larin. I think he's referring to your
Yeah.
activities, your extracurricular activities.
My teenage activities.
Yeah. And Eddie says, Larin, I quite literally cannot wait until you start making videos. Yeah, man. I think we all feel the same way.
For sure.
You definitely got a lot of day one supporters there ready for you here. So whenever you're ready to make that jump.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Mizzy, I'm with you, Eddie. Really found a lot of cool YouTubers during lockdown. Yeah, just so much time on our hands. We had nothing to do. Like I'd go outside and walk around the neighborhood and then okay, still have like 10 hours left in the day. Now what? COVID gifted me movie friends. Yeah.
Aww.
And Johnny, I have the same VS titles. Roadhouse sold out quickly, so I had to wait for it to get back in stock. So is that actually in stock right now? Like, do you know if that is available?
The site might be down. Find out tonight.
And then Mizzy, I'm absolutely Dale. I'm grateful to though such an awesome community. Yeah, for sure. I mean, talking here to you guys, so you find people. It's been fun. It's been fun getting to know like different people through this like space. Because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, in my personal life, there's not a lot of like movie lovers, people that I can talk, Criterion, physical media, or just even just movies. Other than the the popular blockbusters, people don't really know about too many just movies, and I don't have anyone to have those kind of conversations with, so it's fun.
Yeah, like one or two people, like basically one person. So
yeah, because I do reviews here in Kansas City, there's a lot of people I could talk movies with, but when it comes to like physical media and collecting, a lot less. Like I have friends who buy movies, but they're not like into like collecting. It's like they have it just to have it. But to say they collect and get into boutique labels and all that. So yeah, this is my lifeline right here.
Yeah. Physical media friends, I have like 0. So
you have us, Larin. You have us.
No, I know.
Yeah, same. I don't know anybody in my life that collects like Criterion, Steelbooks. Like if I say Vinegar Syndrome, they won't know what that is. Nobody. I feel like I get weird looks when I buy movies at Best Buy and stuff. Like, like the cashier would be like, "Oh, DVDs, you still buy those?" Or like, first of all, it's a 4K.
That's interesting.
If you want to charge me like a DVD.
The guy was like asking me for movie recommendations at Best Buy, and I was like, I don't know, man. What are you into? It was like I have no idea.
Yeah. Or like back, when people ask, when it's just the casual movie goer asks me like, "Is it good?" It's like, it's not that simple. Was it good? Like I can't just tell you. I don't know. Like, do you get me? Like,
you say yeah.
It's good.
It's not a close-ended answer.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I love Mombasa from Inception playing on a loop as I was fighting through a Black Friday crowd one year.
Nice.
Superman the movie is one of the most beautifully scored movies of all time. Okay.
Very triumphant.
Remember when they reused it in like Seinfeld?
Man of Steel score. How does that one go? I need to listen to that one again. And you got Eddie saying, "Isn't that one of life's cruel, awful jokes? Placing lovers of film and physical media in completely different locations around the world."
I say that right all the time. I want to stretch out. I want to stretch out to California. I want to stretch out to the East Coast, down to, dirty South, all the way up to Canada. It's like just be near all my friends who also, not only just collect physical media, but just movie fans. I like having a pack here in Kansas City was great because it was like we all appreciate the same thing. So I would love to do that. I keep saying if I came into money, you guys will see me because I'll just be like, yo, I'm coming through. We're gonna hang out this weekend. I'm coming through.
Nice. Yeah, we're not too far.
Because Larin, you're what state? You're in
Illinois.
Illinois, okay. And then KB, you're where again?
Kansas City.
Kansas. True, that's true. Okay. See, I'm in Texas, but I'm like at the very bottom of Texas, like south. So.
Hey, you said you're like near coast, right? So
yeah, I'm close. I'm closer to Mexico than I am to you all.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This whole place is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'd love to meet more people in the YouTube space. I have met one who actually I found his channel. I don't know if you all are familiar with Bernardo. I think at the Movie Geek Productions.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, he's actually from my area, and I found his channel. Weirdly enough, it was like a Criterion Hunt video, and I kind of recognized like the Barnes and Noble. I was like, wait a second, like. So I commented and messaged him, and he's like, yeah, sure enough, he's from my area, and I actually met up with him to do a Criterion Hunt. We didn't record or anything. We just kind of hung out and bought some Criterions, but that was fun. It was cool, just hanging out with people like that. So hopefully soon or someday, can make something happen.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever just go up north, I'm up there. So it's KB. We're there.
Yeah.
The only time I went up there, like I went for my brother-in-law's wedding. He got married in Iowa. So I flew through, actually was in Missouri. Where else did I pass through? But yeah, like just like the Midwest, and that's the only time I've ever been up there.
You were very close to us. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I wasn't into YouTube back then. I didn't know you guys. Or obviously you didn't have a channel back then, and this was like when was this? This was like in 2019.
Okay, yeah.
They play the theme from 2001 whenever I walk into Best Buy and do the Ric Flair strut.
Oh, jeez.
And we got Corey, fun. Iowa here. Yeah, Iowa. Oh man, I do not recommend. No offense, Corey. I did not have a good time there. There's not much to do. Nothing.
Oh no.
That's what happened.
Nothing happened. That's the thing. I felt like I was driving. There's just cornfields. It's just nothing.
Yeah, it's the Corn Belt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my life.
But yeah, are y'all watching anything this weekend? Little Mermaid's coming out.
I will be on the road.
You'll be on the road?
Yeah. Got a family wedding to go to, so a lot of time in the car.
You in my neck of the woods?
Nope, the other direction. Head down.
Oh, dang. I'll crash it, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Crasher.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I guess we can start wrapping it up here. I don't want to hold you guys all night. We'll just kind of run through the final comments here. This Corey isn't from Buffalo.
He loves Buffalo.
And it takes a special kind of person to live in Iowa. Yeah, man, I wouldn't live in Iowa. Sorry. But
I'm sure Illinois is much the same.
What was that?
I'm sure Illinois is much the same.
Oh.
Not a lot going on, Midwest. I'm not near Chicago, so I'm sure there's a lot going on up there, but
yep.
But yeah.
Larin to the wedding. Oh,
that would be funny.
Congrats again on the milestone. Here's to many, many more. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully this keep the ball rolling. Putting out some content. It is tough. I'll say that. I try to put out content when I can, as much as I can, but it's hard to find the balance between, family life and personal life and work and just a bunch of other things going on. But I definitely, if you don't see me post for a month, just know that a video is coming. Just, I'm not sure when, but it is coming. But yeah, and we got, we're about to sign off here, but we got Har and Mar in the house. Thank you for joining.
Nadia.
What's up?
Thank you for that.
Well, you want to do that trivia question?
You're right, dude. I totally forgot. We could do. Yeah, let me give out these last two codes, and then we can hop on off here. I got 310 Yuma and Live Die Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
So how should we do this? I guess you can ask your question. First person we see, I can maybe like DM them or something. Or
okay, yeah, sure. Or that, yeah.
Or how does it work? Would that be the easiest way?
Well, they could DM you.
All right, you can DM me. Yeah.
All right. Let me think. What year was The Howling released into theaters? First person. Hope that's a good enough question.
Well, I didn't know it, so.
Some people are Googling right now. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
As long as you could Google and type fast.
As long as you know it, Larin, because I don't.
I do. Trust
Okay,
me.
cool. I think we found our answer right here. Some time ago. Ding, 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 ding.
Galaxy far away.
And Johnny saying, first time in the chat, it ain't going to be the last. Well, thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
Very nice of you.
We want to see more of these, man.
I'll be honest with everyone here. I was nervous as heck. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, man, I hope I don't mess this up. I'm probably going to butcher this, mess everything up and just screw up somehow. But I think it went okay. And couldn't have done it without you two guys. Made me feel more relaxed, instead of just being up here by myself.
Yeah, you guys glad to help.
Love being here, dude.
Yeah, so
definitely.
So did we get anybody?
Did nobody come in?
Let's see.
I think Johnny did.
Oh, okay. So we got the first reply here from Johnny.
He nailed it.
Yeah.
He says 81. All right.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, Johnny, if you can DM me and I'll give you I guess we can let him choose since there's two. 310 Yuma and Edge of Tomorrow. So you get first dibs. And then one more?
Yeah, you want another question?
Or should I? I'll leave it at that. And Johnny can
all right.
Can pick from those two. He can pick from those two.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, Corey said 1984. So, sorry, Corey, you were close.
Yeah, The Howling and American Werewolf in London, same year, 81. A very popular year for werewolf movies.
Yep. Only one of them had Joe Dante, though.
Very true. Is that the one you prefer, KB?
No.
Oh, okay.
If we don't get American Werewolf in London, we don't get Michael Jackson's Thriller. So,
Yep.
But yeah, Nadia's saying this is my first. Yeah, this is my first live. So I hope to have some more in the future. I think it was fun for sure. I'd love to continue this. And Basement Blues is here. He made it. Hi
Tony.
guys, thank you for
Tony.
stopping by, Tony. And Mizzy saying congrats again. But yeah, guys, go ahead and stop it here. I know you guys probably got things to do and get back to your stuff. But Larin, KB, I'll go ahead and I know KB, you got maybe some stuff coming up. I don't know if you want to talk
Ooh,
about something or any
go to
upcoming.
Larin first.
Larin, all right, Larin, you can just I don't know if you got anything to promote to my
Um,
300 stuff. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, anything you want to final words? Thank you for stopping
you
by.
know what?
I'll
I
put
love
you.
you very much.
Aw,
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. But you got to say it
And
again
no,
on the
thank
solo
you.
screen.
Thanks so much for the invite, man. And I just love hanging out with you. And it's cool. We've been in several streams together actually now. So it's always a fun time. And I'm glad you're doing your own. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And it was fun having you. And we'll for sure do it again. I'll have you back on for sure. And if you ever or when you start your channel, I hope
man.
that
Oh, you'll be on for sure. Don't even
all right.
worry about
Sounds good. Sounds good. And we got KB. Anything you want to share?
Believe it or not, I may have the week off next week. Like, no
Ooh.
conversations. But I am going to be a guest on Poppin' the Popcorn, their live stream on Tuesday, I want to say, at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, never been on there before. So, if you see it, check it out and come support your boy. So, but Spider-Verse, I'm definitely going to see that at least twice next
it.
week.
Ooh.
Looking forward to that. There's a film festival here in Kansas City for Juneteenth, and for the first year, they're going to have a film festival. So they're going to have new and classic films. So everything from the new Spider-Verse movie to classics like Do the Right Thing will be showing during the festival. So I'm definitely going to spend some time with that. And in weeks to come, yeah, I'm going to have a couple people and going to do a little collab with a couple people you know. So stay tuned.
All right. Awesome. There
Awesome.
you go. There you go. Um, I'll be watching Little Mermaid this weekend. I'm gonna finish packing up all my stuff. Shelves already looking empty. Got some boxes here behind me, so gonna be busy with that. And but yeah, I want to thank everyone so much. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I honestly did not know what to expect for my first live. I was thinking maybe it's just gonna be us talking to ourselves, but no, we had a lot of people show up and show support. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And once again, Larin, KB, thank you guys. Seriously, I mean, it was a blast hanging out with you all, talking movies and stuff. So, anyways, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you, and see you.
Good night.
Watch a movie.